Welcome, welcome. If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up. This is a stream for the after reaction of Miraculous. Hey, Jamie, welcome to the chat. I'm excited you're here. That's okay. This is just something short. If you guys had any other questions about Miraculous, let's go. I'm up for discussion, even though my heart might get broken, or maybe it will get mended. We shall find out. I'm not sure. If I'm a little too loud, please let me know in the comments. I want to have some background music, but I don't know if it'll go through. If it does go through, please let me know. Oh my gosh. Playing some music in the back. Hopefully you can hear it. If not, oh well. No music, just my weird voice. So fun. You guys get to hear my voice again, because not too long ago, you guys watched the live premiere, so happy about that. Woo! Woo! Alright. So you guys have any other questions you want to ask me? Who's your least favorite Kwame? Oh my, why are we starting with that? Why are we starting with least favorite Kwame? What are all the Kwames again? Hey, I love Miraculous, but I'm not the embodiment of nerdness. But, yes, let's see. I want to see. I don't know if I have a least favorite because they're all unique in their own perspective, like their own, like, thing. So I don't think I have an answer to that. But we shall see. All right. Oh, we have more questions. All right. Hey, how is it going, everyone? Who's your most hated character, Miraculous? Come on, guys. Most hated, least favorite Kwame, most hated characters. Come on, guys. I'm not a hateful person. I may have opinions, but I'm not a hateful person. You guys are mean. You guys are mean. This is fun. Okay, so for Kwame's, I'll quickly answer this. It's hard. I like them all. Like, even when we had all the Kwames, like, trying to help Marinette, like, not get her, like, trying to find Ladybug, but stuff like that, they were, like, all adorable, but I don't think I have a least favorite. If anything, it may be the Pig Miraculous? Maybe? The thing is, I don't really have a favorite, so it's weird. All right, continue with the questions. You guys are coming in fast. I love it. You guys are awesome and great. All right. So what's your most hated character of Miraculous? Okay, Bob Ross. I mean, he's just annoying, and he's there to be annoying. But the thing is, like, I have, like, this with Lila. Like, someone asked, I think, who do you prefer? Or is Lila worse than Chloe? I don't think so. Or no, Lila. The thing is, we know Chloe's intentions. Lila's intentions, of course, she'll give you anything you want to hear. Like, she'll give you something that you like to hear. Doesn't mean she'll give you the truth, which is why she's a liar Lila. But at the same time, I want to say, yeah, Chloe is annoying, and we know she's a brat. We know her backstory. That's why I sympathize with her. But even though, like, she's annoying, I get that. But I like Lila more as a villain because we know her intentions. We know what it boils my blood because she's out for not good intentions. Like, she's only out for herself. Something with Chloe, but at the same time, like, Chloe, it's, like, obvious. Like, she's the portrayal of the not the nerdy brat. No, like, the spoiled brat. Lila is, like, the manipulator. And Gabriel is the stupid, smart villain whenever he's called to be smart in the show. Depends upon the people. All right, sorry. Going to next question. Chloe's annoying, but I hate Lila. Yes, I agree. I don't want to hate people, but I love her as a villain. I love Lila as a villain. Do not quote me wrongly there. What's your most favorite character in the comic audio drama in The Lost Adventure from... Oh, wow, we went to something else. That's something, I don't think... I mean, okay, KB Butterfly 06, this is Miraculous, but that's MLP I think you're talking about. The Lost Adventure? The Last Adventure. I don't know, if you haven't seen my live reactions, check those. You'll probably know which one's my favorite. Which involved a little bit of me. Yes. Stomps is the worst Kwame? Oh, poor Stomps. What's the tastiest food you want to eat from the show? European food, no offense, is the best food. So I would love to eat everything. In that show, want to eat Marinette's croissants. I would like to have her macaroons. I would like to go to the Du Panchang bakery and eat everything they have, because it definitely is delicious, because European bakery is top-notch best. No offense, Americans. Sorry, I just grew up in Hungary, grew up in Europe. Sorry, better food. I hate Bob Ross. Yeah. How do you say pit? I'm sorry. I just couldn't think about it. I'm so sorry. No hate. I'm not here to hear. Last Adventure. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Last Adventure. It's probably the last episode. Or, I mean, of course it's probably the last episode. Next question. What do you think was the best villain when it came to getting the Miraculous? This is Charisma Entertainer. Example. Chat Blanc is the strongest villain in the universe, but that didn't make him effective in getting the Miraculous. Oh! Getting the Miraculous? Oh, I know this one. Who was it? I know this one. It was like something from season 1. My favorite akumatized person is an illustrator. I'm like, who does not want their drawings to come to life? I'm like, as an artist, oh yeah. But I know a Dark Owl was one of them, but that's a good question. I know. Oh, Robustus. Robustus for me was the strongest akumatized villain because of the technology he could take over. He could have literally taken over the whole world. He could have sent nukes if he wanted to. Literally. So for me, Robustus is definitely the highest, or like the strongest, I think, akumatized villain. Of course, when he did Robustus 2, it was a little bit different because, okay, he learned like, oh, technology, take this and that. Like, okay, sure. But I still want to say that even from like season 1, Robustus was the strongest akumatized villain who almost got the Miraculous because of, well, I think he almost, if it wasn't for Max interfering, but that's why we need, supportive characters. Okay, what is your Miraculous hot take? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. What does hot take mean? Sorry. Episodes are named after miraculous powers. Based on that, is there an episode you can't wait for? I personally can't wait for a B power episode. Good question. I mean, if we get more of Sass. Sass is almost like my second favorite Kwame because he's so chill and he's like the leader. I thought it was Waze, but ever since like season 4, I'm like, Sass is the one I think in charge of calming the Kwames down, or at least taking some charge. Have you seen the Teen Titans old one? I did when I was young. But I only watched it in Hungarian. I know the Teen Titans theme song in Hungarian. Teen Titans. Da, da. I can't remember right now because it's been so long. But I do want to rewatch it. I haven't seen all the episodes. I can't make croissants. I make croissants off to work at the bakery. I know, Jamie. I really want to go. Girl, you got to tell me where you work again. I totally forgot. You have my number, so love to taste some awesome croissants. I love Princess Fragrance. I'm a Rose lover. Yeah, Rose is precious. And the crazy thing is that, this makes me cry, but that I did not know Rose's condition was serious. Rose's condition was serious. I didn't find that out. Even after watching it, I think it was, I forgot what it was called, but I have the episode in my head. But when she was like, she got the Jubilation Miraculous, if I remember correctly. But yeah, like, I did not know, like, her condition was so serious. And my friends were, like, telling me, like, oh, did you know this is a real sickness? Like, that's, like, people, like, who have that kind of sickness don't live that long. Guilt trip, that's it. And I'm like, wait, what? And I started crying there. I did not know that her sickness was that serious. And I'm like, wow. So that broke my heart. I'm like, Rose, I love you. Like, you're the best. Like, she's an inspiration. And I know why she's like that. And I love that about her. Okay, question. Sorry. So many questions. I love you guys. You're amazing. I'm so glad you guys are here. I really appreciate you guys coming on the live stream. And hopefully it goes well. So, I'm trying to get back on. Love Princess Fragrance. Yeah, a female is made for taking the Miraculous. Yes! Okay, yeah, that was successful. That was definitely successful. He was strong, but oh my goodness, if Gabriel Warren, would have gotten a new wish, so a new world, so different. But honestly, I'm still like, this is stuck in my head. When he threw Marinette across the room, honestly, I thought she died. Like, he just yeeted her. I'm like, you don't do that to teenagers, unless you're like the crazy supervillain. But that's why they're like, okay, it never happened, but it did, but it didn't. This makes sense more to me than Futurist. Sure. No, this makes more sense. A female made more sense to me than Cat Blanc. I love Troublemaker for the villain and the episode. Nice! I love that, Brianna. That's so cool. Oh, hot take is a controversial opinion. I am so dumb. I know I went to school. I promise you guys I went to school. What does controversial mean? I am so weird. Let me look this up quick. Controversial meaning. Giving rise or likely to give rise to a public disagreement. Oh! Well, that would probably be the Sentimonster theory about Adrian. I don't care if it's like revealed. No, it's not revealed. It's not canon in the show yet. So like until it's revealed, then of course, like in the show, then sure. If someone else says it, it could be complete fake or a lie. So like I won't take any outside opinion. Like that's why I don't watch trailers right now. I watch trailer or like sneak peeks when, season 5 was coming out or season 4 or season 3. But for like outside, like that's why I'm off Twitter because Twitter's terrible, and I just want to be in the moment when I watch the episode, and that's when everything is revealed to me. Oh, you guys are coming with the questions. So sorry, I'm way behind. But you guys are awesome. I thank you so much for those questions. You guys are amazing. Okay. I personally think Party Crasher and Robust were both the most effective villains. It's basically impossible for a single hero on their own to defeat a Party Crasher, and he was able to take on 6. I agree. Actually, Party Crasher wasn't my favorite, but I gotta agree with you on that. It was pretty intense. What? Oh, okay. Who do you hate more, Lila? Okay. As I said, I love Lila as a villain. So yeah, I do hate her, but don't make me think like I want to crush her. Like, no, I just love her as a character in the show. I love her. She's a great villain, which a great villain is if they boil your blood or they make you so mad, that means they're doing their job as being a bad guy. It makes sense. Like a villain. Okay. What is your least favorite episode from 1 to 4? So I'm guessing season 1 through season 4 Miraculous? Episode? Least favorite episode? It was for a long time the Mr. Pigeon, because I could not take him seriously. When I watched season 1 for the first time, I couldn't take him seriously. Like, he was my least favorite character in Akumatai's villain. It was so annoying. But because of my friends who I introduced Miraculous to, they're like, I love Mr. Pigeon. I'm like, how? And throughout the years now, I start to love him. But it was Mr. Pigeon for a very long time. Until my friends changed my mind. Okay, Marinette getting medicine suddenly sounds romantic when you know she's ill. I'm confused, but okay. Ambassador said Rose had blood. Yeah, it's sad. Do you want more dynamic between Rose and Julika in the show? Dynamic? I mean, they're great friends. I love them. They're like the bestest friends. Like I want to have like that kind of bestest friends who support each other and help each other through hard times. They're the best. I love them as friends. They're so awesome. It's like what I inspired to be a friend to someone else who needs that comforting and love and stuff like that. It's just awesome. It's an opinion not everyone might agree with. Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry. Thanks for explaining that. Marinette Destiny. My name is Destiny. My favorite is character Marinette. Ladybug, she's my favorite character in my school. Is Cool. Cool, awesome, good for you. That's awesome. Marinette is an awesome character. She's not my favorite character, but she get like sometimes she'll be in my heart. Like it's like Marinette, good job. She'll have her moments. I love her moments, which is what Adrian saw when Marinette had her moments. Of course, also the awkward moments too, because Marinette's awkward all the time. But would you like to see an Adrian and Marinette kiss? Actually, we almost saw that in Oblivio. So. In a way, that's it. Oh, you asked an interesting question. Do you like more Lego Ninjago or Miraculous Ladybug? Okay, I grew up with Lego Ninjago first. That came to my life first, and then Miraculous then later. So they're both my childhood, or one's more of my childhood, one's more of my teenage year. Because 2015, I was 17, so I was like in the middle or later of my teenage years. But I still love it. But I can't choose because they're both different genres, both different things. I like different things about them so much. So if I said like, oh, would you... It's almost like, which Lego show would you like best? I would say Lego Ninjago more than Chima. Chima's great. That's the only second Lego thing I've saw, but I would say that. But for Miraculous, like, if they say any other show, I'd probably say Miraculous is my favorite from that genre of show. If that makes any sense. Okay, Are are you going to watch the new episodes on live? So I can't do that here for a couple of reasons. I don't know. One is what I don't know how. But second is because of copyright reasons, I don't think I can. Because the way I stretch out the video, that's how I can do it. And that the audio is very different. So that's why I can't do live stream reactions. I could maybe somehow. I just haven't done the research for that. But at the same time, I don't want to risk it. Because doing it this way lets you guys see it, so I'm happy about that. I'm asking what got you into Miraculous? Me and my brother just saw it on TV one day and watched Stormy Weather, and then we're hooked from then on. Wait, oh dang it, I went too far down. So, okay, I would love to go on this, but you won't believe this. Okay, so in 2015 was also the year I joined MLP. So that's when I became an MLP fan. And it was through that. And it was because of my friend who asked me to draw a birthday card because I was really good at copying. So I drew like a MLP My Little Pony happy birthday card. It was like big. And then after that, like a couple of months later, I think it was in 2016 or 16 when I joined Miraculous or watched it, but it was my same friend who asked me to draw that MLP card. This happened literally. I was standing right next to her. She was scrolling through her phone, and I just glanced, and the first picture I see was a ladybug and Cat Noir falling scene, look like holding onto each other or like holding hands. I forgot, but it was just so long ago, and I remember seeing that. And I'm like, huh, what is that? And she said, oh, it's Ladybug and Cat Noir. And I said that, is it a good show? And they're like, it's good. And I'm like, well, girl, you introduced me to MLP, which I love so much. Like, this is probably a good show too. And that's how it started. That's how I became a Miraculous fan, because it was because of a friend's fan art, someone's fan art that she saw was Ladybug and Cat Noir falling. And I'm like, let's go. And that's how I became a Miraculous fan and just enjoyed the show so much. But I didn't start live reacting until 2019. Which was like years later when I already seen season 1, season 2, and the special or the Christmas special and stuff like that. And then I caught up, and I think it was like until like season 3 I started live reacting. But then I lost all my content due to copyrights because I was watching also live reacting to anime, which I unfortunately can't do anymore. So that was sad. But that's like my whole story. I tried to make it short. Sorry. Nice. Sorry. Whoo. So thank you for the question, Charisma Entertainer. Okay. Yes, I agree. Obvi, I agree. Do you hate Adrian and Kagami ship? Actually, I didn't. If you watch... Actually, I don't know if it's on anymore. It's so sad if it's not there. But I think it is. No, for season 4, episode 1, I'll give you my opinion of Adrian and Kagami. I actually didn't hate it or ship. I didn't ship it, but at the same time, I wanted them to have a relationship to see how it goes. Because we all want them to be with their significant other. So like with Adrian, with Marinette, or Ladybug, like stuff like that. But I said like, Kagami as a first relationship with Adrian, I think was perfect. I did not want them to kiss, but as a first relationship, I think it was definitely healthy. That was my opinion towards that. So I don't hate it. I do not hate it. So I was for it at the beginning. Well, not the beginning, but when I saw they were starting to date, I'm like, you know what, it was heartbreaking, but at the same time, it was like, you know what, let's see how this goes. What is your favorite and least favorite Miraculous? As in Miraculous episode or Miraculous holder? Like, I need more details on that. But yeah, more questions. Sorry, I need to get to everyone's questions. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing, amazing, amazing people. So thank you for all the question. Do you want to reveal in the rain, but at night with... Do you want the reveal in the rain, but at night? Actually, if the reveal does not happen in the rain at night, I'm going to be disappointed. Because that's when all the emotions will be coming down. Finding out Adrian's dad is the villain, and then just everything will just be coming down. Because it's an emotional, very tragic, emotional, sad moment. It'll be happy, but sad at the same time. Because when they finally reveal themselves, either they defeated Shadow Mall, defeated the villain, or something terrible happened. I don't know. I'm up for whatever. Think Marinette looks nice with her hair down. She looks okay. I'm so used to the pigtails that I never thought any other hairstyle would go with it, but she looks okay. I even saw the bun. I like the bun better than the hair down. That's just me. I love Adrian and Kagami more than Adrian and Marinette. Good for you, Obvi. Good for you. All right. The Brazil airs. Nothing. Okay. I love Ninjago kind of more. Too bad it's ended. No spoilers because I still haven't seen it. Can't wait for Wednesday. Yes. Yes, this Wednesday will be Ninjago Wednesday, so stay tuned for that, because I should actually reveal the reveal the premiere for Wednesday, Ninjago Wednesday, because that's how I usually start it, is do that. So let me go quickly do that. Other questions, so many questions. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for these questions. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you guys. Do you think you'll ever watch beyond the Miraculous show into the other Zag Heroes cartoons? Okay, I did watch, because I was like, okay, Zag Studios is great. What other shows do they have? I watched Zag Storm. Regretted it. It's not that... that is more for kids. Like, no crazy thing. That's more for kids. So, but I watched it just to see, maybe it'll be good. I was so bored, and I just didn't enjoy it. But of course, I was more of an adult, so I just wasn't really looking like that's that. But Miraculous is still great for teenagers, young adults, or older. I think it's still a great show for all ages like that. I love it. Okay. What is your favorite and least favorite Miraculous? Miraculous show, Miraculous episode, Miraculous like jewelry, like give me more into, because favorite Miraculous episode, I can give you that, or I said it was actually I do have a least favorite, I just don't remember. Yeah, I don't really want them to be yeah, I agree, Kitty 15, I kind of boring, I agree, but that's boring for the kids. Please more Ninjago reactions. There will be. I'm just doing it once a week, so I'm so sorry about that. Did you watch Avatar: Last Airbender? Yes, that is my childhood. Please more Ninjago reactions. There will be more, I promise you. I still have to watch whole of Crystallized, so there'll be more, no worries. Next year's is when I'm going to start doing that, so no worries, guys. There'll be more Ninjago episodes until I finish it, so it's going to be sad when I finish. But yeah, much... Ooh, oh dear, so many questions. You guys are awesome. All right, I just need to catch up. Backstory them. My favorite is Miraculous is Lady... Spring... Marinette Destiny. It's sometimes really hard to read what you're trying to say, but I love that you're commenting. I appreciate it. Thank you. I remember the first episode I watched from Miraculous was The Bubbler. I was sick that day, so I was seeking something interesting, and I was hooked from the start. Okay, so I did watch it, season 1 also in order, so yes. For me, like, Stormy Weather was weird, but I'm like, okay, concept. It was a great first episode. Great pilot episode. I was actually interested. Wasn't hooked. I was interested. And then what made me hooked was Cat Noir. Him as his character, I just fell in love with him, and I just like, you're my favorite from now on, and he still has been. What was your favorite and least favorite Miraculous? Miraculous, like, characters or Miraculous episodes? Kid Gotcha, just tell me, what do you mean by that? Sorry. Who's your least favorite character in... Oh, least favorite character in Miraculous? Bob Ross. Bob Ross. He's just there to make you feel miserable. He's just there. Lila's like, you don't know what she's going to do next. It's interesting. Chloe's like, okay, the annoying brat is back. What are you going to do? But Bob Ross is there to destroy your happiness. In that case, if that makes sense. Chloe can do the same thing, but at least she's more entertaining. But because she's a teenager, we have to give her like some kind of pass in a way. But because Bob Ross is an adult, it's like, Do you like... low-key kind of like Kagami and Luca. I agree. I think they would be adorable with each other. I don't know if Luca could... Not saying Luca can handle anything. He's like best boyfriend material. But I don't know if Kagami and Luca would have a connection in some way. I think they would be great for each other. I need to see how that relationship will go. So I'd love to find out more about that. All right. Woo! Yes, I do like Avatar: Last Airbender. Did you like the Backyardigans when you were a kid? Because I did. I don't know what Backyardigans are. Sorry. Do you know on Christmas if you'll be getting a Lego Star Wars the Sky? Okay, so I'm still trying to decide if I'm gonna do. I mean, I want to do it. I just need to see if I have time. Right now, I have time to actually talk to you guys because I'm not working. Like, it's Thanksgiving break. I don't have work, so it's great. So that's why I have the time right now to actually talk to you guys. So I'm actually really grateful about that. I know it's out of blue, but thank you again, guys, for showing up. I appreciate you guys are amazing. All right. What about the incoming crossover between Miraculous and Ghost Force? I don't know what Ghost Force is, so I can't really answer that. So sorry. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Marinette Destiny. Or Destiny. You're awesome. You're sweet. What is your favorite and least favorite miraculous power jewel? Thank you. Thank you, kid. Gotcha. Now I understand now. Whew. That's hard because I don't really know if I have a least favorite, because we haven't got the in-depth version of all of them, except for now we're getting that in season 5. Like, we're kind of getting like the really true power, even though when they did have even in like the season finale of season 4, like we had those like the classmates become, but it wasn't, even in the soccer one with Chloe, we got some more like tuition of that, but I still need depth of each miraculous Kwame stuff. So yeah, so I don't really know if I have one, but favorite probably would be, I love Julica, like the Tiger Miraculous. I like that. That looks awesome, but I don't know if I would wear it. It's like too complicated for me. Like those kind of jewelries are like, ugh. But interesting. Maybe the Dog Miraculous would be my favorite. Just to have, because I look like a dog. I'm like, yes, I love puppies. I'm a dog person. Coolio. Whoa, we got questions. Sorry. Opinion on Kagami. Did you like the Back Guardian? I don't know what that is. So if that's a show, I don't know about it. Brianna? If that's Brianna Williamson? Sorry, I do not know it. I like Luca and Zoe more for some reason. I think that'd be cute. Honestly, I think Zoe deserves better, and Luca deserves better. That's why I think, like, Luca and Marinette, I'm like, Luca is such a great guy. I'm like, I don't, that's why I didn't think, like, Marinette would be, Luca is good with almost everyone, but I just think, like, Luca could deserve better, if that makes any sense. Yeah, my opinion on, Kagami. At first, I was like, oh, I know why she's here. She's here to put a wall between Marinette and Adrien because she wants Adrien. And I was like, well, Marinette, she went for it. She was more blunt. She was more assertive. Like, she got Adrien because she went for it. And you didn't because of, well, reasons. And just you being clumsy and funny and just like most girls are. Like, they can't talk to their crush. But yeah. So, in a way, like, but now, like, for season 3, 4, I started to really, like, start to warm up to Kagami more. Because I started to learn more about her, and I like it. Like, I even liked her in Lies. Like, it was awesome. Like, I really liked her in there. I know it's off topic, but did you know here on Friday my cat had to... Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Mike. I'm so sorry. I've been hearing a lot of people putting down their pets this year. It's really sad. You're like the 5th person who has told me this, and I'm really sad. It's like a lot of people... I've like... moment of silence for those pets. It's so sad to lose a pet, so I'm so sorry about that, Mike. Have you seen Reunion and Elation? No. Because I haven't done a live reaction yet. And I don't know if it's out in dub, so... No. Sorry. Okay. Let's talk. Okay, Charisma, let's go. Did you know Thomas was... Oh, sorry, I forgot random person. Do you like Zoe? Oh, I love her. She's great. Okay, back to it. Did you know that Thomas was considering making a Miraculous spin-off show starring Lady Dragon as the lead? This is a concept, not definite. Interesting. I did not know that. I like it. Lady Dragon is awesome. And I really thought they were like, oh, that was like a different version of the Kwamis, but they were like, not like a copycat, but like a different kind of created kind of thing. I don't know. But it was really interesting. I really loved the Shanghai episode or movie or long. It was 45 minutes, I think. So it was really good. I loved it. So I did not know that. Thank you for letting us know, Charisma. That's awesome. All right, Kid Gotcha. Did you know that Marinette's hair color was supposed to be black, but it wasn't looking good, so they made it blue? Okay, so people are like saying, I remember this huge fandom discussion, like, Marinette's hair is blue. What are you saying? No, Marinette's hair is black. What are you talking about? And we're like just going back and forth. And the truth is, because, well, she is half Asian, so she does have black hair, but because of how light works, light reflecting off black hair makes it kind of a bluish color. Yes, in the show she has more blue color, which I think was a distinctive decision that the creators made to make her look different. Because you see, Sabine's hair, like hers is more black. Makes sense. But because she's also a mix, like I had an Asian friend who was like, she was half Asian and half Irish, I think. So she actually had strands, just a little bit of strands. You could tell like a lighter shade of red, like not red, but she had like brown. Like she was full on Asian, but she had red in it. So like it was really cool to see that genetics like mix, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Like I am also different mix as well. So I just love that. So in a way, like the black and blue hair, yeah, I think that was just, of course, like the iconic look from Miraculous Ladybug with that. But of course she's supposed to have black hair because she's also Asian. Like that's like the genetics of, Asians most likely have black hair, or through descendants and stuff like that. So it's really cool. And yeah, like almost like if you have blue eyes, you're definitely European. Like your line is definitely from Europe, because blue eyes originate from Europe. That's how I have blue eyes as well. But that's like an interesting concept, which I really like. So it's really awesome. So yeah. All right. Next question. Did you know that? Oh, wait, I already said that. Do you prefer Cat Blanc or Ephemeral? I hate them both. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you hate them both. So as storytelling and how they were portraying things, like how they were showing the episode, I liked Ephemeral more because of how they were releasing it, how they were doing the episode. I like both episodes, but oh no, we have an error. So if there's some glitches, I'm so sorry. The Wi-Fi looks like it's not wanting to work today. So sorry if there's some glitches or something like that. I'm so sorry. I can't really do anything about the Wi-Fi thing, but hopefully it'll be okay. So yeah, sorry about that if it happens again. Sorry if there's like not good Wi-Fi. But if you guys are still here and still can hear me, I'll continue. But so Ephemeral had a better storytelling. That's why I like it better. Cat Blanc was just backwards from the future to the past to the present. It was just super confusing. And I couldn't have those emotions going into it, like being really like, because like everything was so confusing. I was more confused. I mean, if you haven't seen I think it's still up. I hope it's still up. My live reaction to Chat Blanc, then you'll see how my reaction and what I think. So yeah, it's definitely different. Oh dear. Oh, good. Do you prefer? Oh yeah. I gotta go. Miss you. Oh yes, of course. Please, Jamie. No, you text me first, girl, because I need to know where you work so I can get your croissants. But I hope everything's going well at your job. So again, thank you so much for joining. I miss you, girl. I hope to see you soon. So yeah, give me a text. All right. You know that the specials are in different countries. Is there a country you would like to see to be featured in the Miraculous special? Oh, I hoped you... I was hoping you'd never ask. I'm just kidding. I hoped you asked. Thank you. So, in Hungary, I would love that. I would love if there was a thing for a Miraculous holder for each country. Does that make sense? I came up with my own. I have my own, not universe, but like my own character from like, I even have backstory of how my character in Hungary, like, I mean, I'm playing me, so it makes sense, got the Dear Miraculous, got all these different kinds of Miraculouses, and I'm like coming up with, there's a Hedgehog Miraculous, there's a different variation of the Fox Miraculous and something like that, and so many other things. So like I am coming up with my like base, and I hope that they would do something in Hungary, and I'd love it if they could use my character, because I would like to play me and just have like a crossover. But I would like that for not just Hungary, but for every European country that has or not just European, like even like all over the world. Like I would love it if we had a canon of at least one or two characters from each country would have a Miraculous and just come together to fight evil. Like that would be so cool, like a united superhero Miraculous thing. I think that'd be awesome. But I don't want, if you haven't heard my opinion about the New York special, I don't want that to be canon, because I think superheroes already coming with their own. Like I don't think we need that. I honestly don't think we need that. That's too Marvel and DC. We don't need that in Miraculous. Miraculous should be just Miraculous, where there's Kwamis and there's miraculous jewels, and that's how you get the power. I just want that just the only thing to exist here, if that makes sense. I don't want individuals like Superman or Superwoman or anything like in this Miraculous universe, because I don't think it fits. It's too much. I don't think it's a good decision. That's why I consider it non-canon. Even though they were in the Vision, I'm just thinking like maybe they were a comic book and they thought it came to life. That's how I'm kind of visualizing it and going with it, if that makes any sense. So yeah, just wanted to let you know. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to start the stream for the premiere for Ninjago this week. So here you go, it's up. Hope you like my caption and my thumbnail. All my thumbnails are real, like they all happen to my reaction. So I don't put any like clickbait thumbnails unless my reaction looks like a clickbait. Then sweet, that means I did a good job reacting because so many things have happened. But yeah, so to answer your question, I would just love it if they did one in Hungary, but also in all the countries that are a huge fan of Miraculous, if that makes any sense. So that would make me happy. All right. I find it funny that my ancestors are French and Miraculous is in French. Right? It's interesting. That's kind of cool. That's good. I'm glad you learned that. That's awesome. Do you prefer cat blank or ephemeral item? Oh, you already asked that question. I already asked that. I prefer ephemeral. What's your opinion on Felix? So Felix is a really good villain. I mean, the hint of him being a sentient monster is very high, which I am not surprised. Which I'm okay with, because honestly I don't really care about this character as much as I care about Adrian or Marinette or Alia or most of the characters we saw since season 1. But Felix is just there to, I think, be either a replacement for Gabriel or something that a devious plan. I'm not sure. It's like, because Chloe is a villain, Lila is a villain, Bob Ross is a villain, and here like Felix is a villain. So I don't know really the point of them making Felix as a villain unless it's like to clash with Adrian, like cousin against cousin, what? Kind of thing. So maybe I think just, I mean, Lila and Felix are so alike because they both go for their own goals. Does that make sense? Only for their own benefits. Chloe, same way, but in a non-manipulative way. She's mean, we see that. She's the, spoiled brat. But with Lila and Felix, they're like manipulative truth liars, if that makes any sense. So, more like you see them on screen like, oh, what are you up to? Chloe, you're like, we know what you're up to, kind of thing. Does that make sense? You see that difference? So, yes. But yeah, Felix is just a sly fox. I remember seeing him the first time, I'm like, he's a sly fox. He's up to something. I don't know what it is. Hungry Harmony, I am TV Miraculous Ladybug Season 1 on my DVD player. My favorite episode, Ladybug and Cat Origins. I do love I almost said oranges. I do love oranges, though I can't stand the smell, because for some reason I'm sensitive to citrus fruits. But Origins, I do love Origins. It's so fun, and I'm kind of glad we got a backstory and just how they got it, and I love it. And that's when, the umbrella scene and Master Fu's like, they were made for each other. We're like, the fans like, yeah, let's go. So it's really fun. Next question. Hey, Charisma, thanks for coming back. Unfortunately, for you specifically, oh, why? Since Uncanny Valley and Eagle are in the Jubilation Vision, it's very likely that the special is canon. Also, Miss Bussier being pregnant is revealed there too. Yeah, I know that I don't mind that being canon. Does that make sense? Like, I know New York Special is out, but I only want certain things in that New York Special to be canon. So, like, for me, Miss Bussier being pregnant, I love that to be canon. I love that. She's gonna have a baby. That's a miracle of life. That's beautiful. I love it. So I'm like, yes. So, and maybe some things like, oh, maybe the things like anything before the trip, I'd rather it be canon. Does that make sense? But if it's canon, like I just feel like there's so many mistakes and just so many continuity errors that's going to happen. It's just not going to flow well, and it's not really good writing. But I'm not the criticism, because I haven't, you can believe me or like agree with me or disagree with me. Like, I don't have the authority to criticize someone else's work, because at the same time I'm not there. If that makes any sense. I can have opinions and stuff, but that makes sense. Like, I'm entitled to my own opinion, and you can agree or disagree. But I would like to be in this perfect miraculous world that superheroes with their own superpowers shouldn't be canon. Shouldn't. If their superpowers were from Miraculous's, sure, I'll have that canon. But not if it's their own superpower. I'm like, that's just too much. And it's very American, which is why New York is like, that makes sense. It's very American. I'm like, ugh. But that's just my opinion. What do you think happened to Cat Blank's timeline after the Miraculous Ladybug fixed the damage? Nothing? Because it never happened? That's kind of the thing that happened. Like, it was originally their timeline, but because of Bunnix coming back and fixing everything, that means everything was fixed in the timeline for Cat Blank. So, honestly, nothing. But if there was, like, an alternate universe, like if in Dragon Ball Z, when Trunks got back, and when he went back, it was like, wait, the timeline hasn't changed, because it was, a new timeline happened. So, if that's the case, it would be very depressing. If anything happened afterwards, that means Cat Noir was by himself. And the Miraculous of creation was destroyed. And there was no going back. He would be very depressed. That's why I was so happy everything came back to normal. Because if that timeline continued, it would be, now post-apocalyptic. Like, no one's alive except for him. He would be super sad and depressed all by himself. And I don't think he would survive too long in that era. Unless he found some survivors. But, as I said, like that, no. It would be very sad. But... oh, sorry. After the Miraculous Ladybug fixed damage? Okay, if everything got fixed and they still know their identities after that, then that's a little bit different. So, actually, I do not know that answer. Sorry, I misread your question. My bad. After the Miraculous Ladybug fixed the damage. But the thing is... yeah, fixed it. I don't know. If it's like a new timeline, that's a good question. Then they would catch... if everything went back to normal, that means they would still be at the point where Adrian would have to make the decision to choose, which is hard because, like, he's under so much emotional stress. So, it's a little bit harder for that. They would still be in the battle, like, okay, everyone knows each other's identity, so what do they do? And it was all up to, Cat Blank or Cat Noir to fix everything. So, like, now that everything was taken back, like, he's healed, like, what does he do now? I would put my dad into jail if it was me, because, like, he's done so many terrible things. Like, wait, what? Like, you need to serve your time because of all the bad things you did, if that makes any sense. Alright, next question. Sorry I went on that long. I'm making a Family Miraculous series on my channel. It has new Miraculouses like a dolphin. Okay, I thought about giving myself a dolphin Miraculous, because my favorite mammal is a dolphin. But I did that for my Ninjago thing. So, like, I gave myself, like, a dolphin pendant or, like, little symbol of my Ninjago power kind of thing, like, to in the Ninjago thing. But I love dolphins. I would have had, like, mine, like, if I could, a dolphin Miraculous. But in Hungary, we don't really have dolphins because we're kind of freaking landlocked. History. So fun. But, yeah. But that's so cool. I love that. I love that if you're having a dolphin Miraculous. That sounds so cool. What's your favorite season? 5 episodes so far. Oh, this is going to be fun. So, I definitely like this episode today. Passion, because I do love Passion. We got a lot more backstories and stuff. So, I was really, really excited to get those answers. Give me 2 seconds. I'm actually looking at all the episodes, because for some reason, I'm very blanking on episode names. It's really unlike me for some reason. So, I'm, like, kind of worried about myself, because I'm like, why can't I remember these names? So, I'm just going to quickly look at those names again. Oh, dear. Okay, so... oh, I remember these. Okay. It was Jubilation, Illusion, Determination. Passion. Interesting. Which one's my favorite? I think... honestly, I would like to say you guys what you think my favorite was. Because I did like Today's. I definitely did like Today's. But... I just, Illusion was interesting, but I think I was more confused. I like Determination. That's a tough one. I loved it that when Darker Owl came back, that Jubilation was great. Like, I liked that. But the whole thing about the vision thing, just didn't like it. I did not like that. That was just, like, disturbing and really confusing. So I was more confused than that. But I did like Darker Owl came back. But I think Destruction may be my favorite, because that was really smart of Marinette to do that, and that she almost would have won, but I'm going to say Destruction. I think Destruction is my favorite so far. Maybe. I might change my mind. So, yeah. More questions. Sorry. Do you think Sentibug's emotions, choices, and thoughts were fake? Honestly, it's whatever the creator of the Senti creator monster thought. So, in a way, they're created out of the okay, if you remember, like, the Ladybug Senti monster, remember that parrot, or the Eiffel Tower keychain? She was used through that and through Natalie's mind to create Ladybug as she visioned it. So all of the emotions, like, hey, I think remember, like, if you remember from Media, what was it, like, I think episode 2 of season 3? Why am I forgetting names? But she put all the thoughts she had about Ladybug into that Senti Ladybug monster. Does that make sense? So, in a way, it wasn't her own thoughts. It was something that the creator gave Natalie. Or what Natalie gave to the creation of Ladybug. It didn't mean it had the exact same thing. Though, when Ladybug Senti monster Ladybug, notice how the real Ladybug is, she inspired to be like Ladybug, even though she was the exact copy. But imagine if she was still alive right now, but if Natalie didn't do the snap, there'd be 2 Ladybugs, which it could help them, but now she has an identity crisis. Like, wait, you're the real Ladybug. Like, what am I? What? Like, the Ladybug can't de-transform because Natalie doesn't know what she looks like. Does that make sense? So it's a complete image of Natalie's brain of creating that sentient. So in a way, they don't really have their own feelings and thoughts unless they're maybe set free. But at the same time, it's really confusing. And the thing is, that the sad thing is, they weren't real from the start. A real human is like, they were born. They were created in their mother's womb. That is a beautiful aspect of creation, of like a baby being born. So in a way, they're like a combination of their parents, but at the same time, they're still their own human being. They have their own free choice and stuff like that. But with Senti monsters, like, no, they can be out of existence with a snap of your finger. You can't do that to a real human being. Does that make sense? That's what makes it so tragic if Adrian is a Senti monster, because that means he was nothing from the start. That means all the feelings and stuff came from Gabriel or something like that, or I don't know who it was, but that's what makes it so depressing. But there's so many evidence against it, so I'm okay with it. Like, my heart is at peace with it. But yeah, so as I said, like, the emotions, choices, and thoughts were probably somewhat not their real original thought, because they were made out of someone else's mind. Does that make sense? So they probably had limitations or something like that. It's really sad. It's really sad. All right. Did you notice that the animation in season 5 is different? Yes, and I like it. I like it. I mean, I remember rewatching season 1, season 2, season 3, and season 4. Like, all of the animation is completely different. You can tell there's different styles. And I love now season 5 is really smooth. I think I realized that the animation like changed. I think even in episode 1, it was so nice and flowy and beautiful. I loved it. I love it. So like, they're doing great. I love it. Your plaque is so cute. My favorite is Call Me Tiki Cat. Yay! Flag! Flag's behind me. Thank you. There was a Tiki plush, but because Cat Nora is my favorite, or as an Adrian, like, I wanted a Plag. And Plag is just hilariously funny. So that's why I have a Plag plushie. I mean, if I could have all the Kwame plushies, that would be a cool collection. But I like to collect things that are my favorites. So, like, Plag is definitely my favorite. And maybe I'll get a Tiki, just, you know, so that Plaggy boy, Plag Cat, wouldn't be alone. Well, if I give him all the cheese, he'll be fine. All right. You're not alone. I can't remember all the names ending with... Right? For some reason, it's just so different. Like, for some reason, I don't know if my brain is getting, like, dumber, or just for some reason I can't remember some important names, so I feel really bad. It's probably because before the title has been the villain's name, but now it is hard to connect the episode titles with the... You're right! Exactly! I agree! Gwenter YT. I agree. I think that's why I'm, like, so forgetting of the names, because now after, like, the Why can't I put it together? Exactly. Like, they're the names after, like, the Kwame, so. So yeah, I agree. So that's why probably I'm having a hard time. Even, like, saying, like, oh, wait, which one was episode 1? Which one was episode 2? Which one was episode 3? Because also the episode, like, how they were doing it was, like, confusing, because I know, like, episode 1 was this, and then episode 2 was in between episode 1, or was that episode 3 was in between episode 1 and 2? I'm so confused. Brain, exactly. Like, what? But Pennybug. What was Pennybug again? How did she look like? Let me see. Pennybug. No. Sorry. No. And the reason why is because she looks a little... I know it's style, but she looks like she's so fat. I mean... it's just the shoulder things just pop up. I can't take it seriously. So when I saw her, I'm like, she looks very weird until... I mean, it's an interesting combination, but I can't. No, I can't take her seriously in Pennybug. Sorry, that one just came. I cannot take her seriously. Oh, awesome. All right, you guys have any other questions for me? I am happy to answer. And sorry for going on for a long rant on some of the things. Apologies, I'm excited. Also, I had coffee. I almost drank this whole thing, so I'm very jittery and awake. And I was happy to talk the discussion through you guys through the live premiere, so that was awesome. And I hope you guys did enjoy that. It was something to edit. I literally edited it last night, and I didn't go to bed until like maybe 2 in the morning. I did record it on Saturday, but editing took me the next day because I was... I was busy all day on Saturday, and then I got busy on Sunday, and then I recorded when I got back from a friend's house, and then I just did everything. All right. The issue with being born argument for sentient monsters, Thomas has described the sentient monsters can very much be designed to be humans in organs, blood, thoughts, for example, feast despite not. Feast. I remember feast was interesting, but being human when free had its own thoughts, agency, and enough decision control to refuse Hakma's original deal with being akumatized. The only difference between a sentient monster and a living being is... Wait, what? Being human when free... That's what makes no sense to me. Sorry. The thing is with the power... So, like, they're making the power of the peacock Miraculous very powerful, and it's not... Okay, I mean, all the Miraculouses are powerful. The most powerful, of course, the creation and the destruction. But I think that with the... It just makes no sense to have that, like... Because that means it's almost like creating a wish. Does that make sense? It's like making a wish. So, in a way... Do you like Shadowcat? Shadowcat? Oh, Shadowcat. Is Shadowcat a thing? Sorry, I'll have my train of thought back, and I just want to know who Shadowcat is. There's no Shadowcat. Who are you talking about? If it's Cat Noir, I love him. He's my favorite. But I'm, like, kind of confused what you're saying. But, no, just that means that... Then, okay, then why didn't... Since now that the Peacock Miraculous is back, why not just make a new Emily? Why not wish, oh, I want Emily to be back? Why not do that? Get on with your life. It's not the same. It's not the same person. It's not real. Does that make sense? So, even if it has the same mannerism as any other human, even has like the organs and this, but it's still not real because it's from your imagination. Like the example, like the show. Someone created from their own mind for us to watch and be entertained. It's not real. Does that make sense? We wish it was real. Like for me, ever since I was little, I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I wish it was real. I wish I could have a real lightsaber. But it's not real. It's an imagination that someone created. Does that make sense? When it's real is when, oh, like a human is actually real. Like that means real. It's almost like a Matrix. What is real? Like then that means everyone's a sentient monster. You can have a world with just sentient monsters. But everything is not real. You can't really live in harmony. It's not real. Because if sentient monsters were real human beings, that means we don't need humans anymore. Does that make sense? Like, it's not the equivalent of an actual human being, realism. I don't know if that makes any sense. This is how I am viewing that if people are saying like, oh yeah, like, okay, let's say Felix is a sentient monster. I think he is. He is very real, but at the same time, he looks real to everyone. But inside, he's not. Like, he may act as a real boy. Maybe he was designed in someone's mind to be a real, but he was never born, if that makes any sense. Like, it's kind of scary to think about, guys. If you're considering a sentient monster to be a real human being, if he created something, then it's just like, what is reality? I don't get it. Like, it doesn't exist. So, sorry, I don't know if that makes people understand, but it's almost like something from it's almost like if someone, like a ladybug, like superpowers are real, but they're not. But of course, this is a fantasy world in Miraculous, but it's not reality, if that makes sense. It's almost like the reality stone in Infinity War, or like in Infinity, like the reality stone, like, is it real? Is it not? Not that you touch and they do, like, not an illusion, like when you do, like, mirage, you know? That's fake. You know it's fake, but it can look so real. Like, that's how they were able to manipulate the characters. Like, oh, it's real, but if they get touched, they disappear. With it's exact same concept, but with sentient monsters. Snap fingers, they're gone. They're gone. By the creator themselves who created that creature. So, sorry, I went on that long rant. But that's why there's so many kind of like evidence, because that means they're not really real and they can't really almost think for themselves, if that makes any sense. Because it's someone else creating it. It's really confusing. It even hurts my brain a little bit. But I know there's a huge difference. Like, I don't think they're real. Sorry, I went on. Oh, you guys have more questions for me. Thank you. Sorry. I was really excited. I love answering questions for you guys. Or if you have any questions for me or you want to discuss something, please let me know. Right. Oh, I read the whole thing. Do you like Shadowcat? I don't know who Shadowcat is. Was that a, I forgot when that happened. If you can tell me the episode where the Shadowcat happened, for some reason I'm just really blanking on that. I do not speak that language, but thank you for commenting. I don't know what it says, but thank you. Maybe I have to Google Translate, but I don't trust Google Translate, because not even when I try to translate in Hungarian, it's not the best. Let me get that quick, sorry. Alright, is it Spanish? I don't know, but I like to read people's... Oh, okay. Creators of Miraculous have also said that this fifth station against the... oh. Okay, yeah, I don't know what that means. Sorry, I tried. See, that's why I said, like, Google Translate doesn't always do it justice. So, sorry, but thank you for writing. But I don't know what you mean. Sorry. I think it's hawk... Oh, cat, butterfly, and peacock with Gabriel combined. Oh! Oh, yeah, you're right! I remember that. Yeah, oh, so you're talking about Shadowcat as in, like, with Gabriel being that... Yeah, with ephemeral? Okay, I got you. I'm caught up. No, he looked freaking scary as heck. Like, no thank you. That was scary. I think it's Hawkmoth unification with cat, butterfly. Oh, yeah. So thank you, Miraculous Swedish Fox. Thank you for explaining. Next question. I feel like there's a difference of creating an entirely new person and replacing someone. I feel like there's a difference of creating an entirely new person and replacing someone. Well, okay, think about this. If Adrian is a sentient monster, why? Why did they create it? Maybe because they had a miscarriage? That would be very sad. But if they lost their son, maybe they lost Adrian when they were really young. When he was really young. And they wanted to bring him back. So they would make a wish, or not the wish, but make a sentient monster that would be just like that. But it doesn't mean that their boy's back. It's exactly almost as Astro Boy. If you haven't seen Astro Boy, watch it. It's, of course, different with, sentient monster come out of nowhere. But Astro Boy was supposed to replace the doctor's son who actually died in an accident. But even with the same features, same personality, it was a completely different person, and it wasn't the same. Like, it wasn't like, he was a robot. He could shut down. It wasn't a human being. It was completely different. Of course, like, the genetics of that is very different, but the same concept of replacing something that happened with an accident, like Adrian with that'd be very sad. But at the same time, we had childhood, all this stuff, like, there's so many evidence against Adrian being a sentient monster that the show has given us, and maybe 3 or 2 episodes giving us a hint that, oh, maybe he is. Like, there's some maybe little evidence, but there's so much against it that's just crazy. So that's why, I'm very much against it. That's why, like, this makes no sense. Because, like, if they do that, then the whole show is done. Like, I don't even know if I want to continue the show if Adrian is a sentient monster. Because it's utterly ridiculous and it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know how to, my brain hurts. But it's like, that means there's huge continuity errors in the show, and I really would like to say there's not that many. Hopefully, but they keep changing things, so it depends on who's behind the writing. I don't know. It's crazy. Lady Bee or Dragon Bug? Lady Bee or Dragon Bug? Okay, now I gotta look at these pictures, because I need to know. Lady Bee? Oh, no. Miraculous. There's something called Lady Beetles. I'm like, yeah, but I meant... Oh, yeah, okay. She actually looks really awesome as Lady Bee. But I think I liked, what was it? Dragon Bug. I think I like Dragon Bug better, because I think dragons are cooler. But let me see her outfit. Dragon Bug. Whee! Yes, okay, I like Dragon Bug better because I think the creativity is really cool. And I like dragons better, too. But I think in outfit-wise, I think she looks really awesome. Especially with the mask also coming down like that. I think it's really, really, really cool. But I'll go back and see, I mean, actually, she has it there, too. Huh. Actually, no, she also has, like, a little alteration on the masks as well, too. So, anyway, like, yeah. Interesting. It is pretty interesting and cool. So, but I think I like... Yeah, and I say that even the ponytail, like, she suddenly got more hair. But I think I like Dragon Bug better, in my opinion. But if you like the other one, awesome. Do you like Rabbit Noir being the name of Cat Bunny? Rabbit 90... No. If fans like Bunny Noir. Bunny Noir is adorable, I think. It sounds adorable, but maybe? Good question. Huh. As in name-wise? What was he called in the episode? Was he Rabbit Noir or Bunny Noir? If anything, I prefer Bunny Noir. But, not sure. If that was your question, I think. But yeah. Thank you again for the questions. I appreciate that. Any other discussions you guys want to talk about? Or if you want, you guys can ask off-topic questions if you like. It is Rabbit Noir? Oh, come on. Bunny Noir would be cute. Hey, there's Bunny Noir. Rabbit Noir. Rabbit, I mean, it sounds more mature-ish. Because, like, Bunny and then Rabbit. Which one sounds cuter? Because I love Cat Noir. I think Bunny Noir is adorable. I prefer Bunny Noir. But if they call them Rabbit Noir, it's been a while, so I need to rewatch some of the episodes, but how busy I've been is just not fun. But yeah. Rabbit Noir. No, Bunny Noir is cuter. Because I think it has a better ring to it, too. And drink some coffee. Woo! Alright, do you guys have any other questions or discussions or statements you want to give me? I have been talking for an hour, so that's actually quite cool. I would like to say exactly an hour because it probably took me 3 minutes to actually set this up. But yeah, a lot of fun. And again, I'm guessing the audio is good too because I've been talking nonstop, so hopefully everything's good. Keep getting notifications on my phone. Are you guys commenting underneath the episode of today? That'd be awesome if you did. I could actually read those if you want. It might be awesome. Oh, it's Be-Real time. Let's do Be-Real. Oh, that'd be so cool. I'm gonna do Be-Real while streaming. That's awesome. All right, let's do it. Streaming time. Picture. Sorry. There we go. Awesome. Be-Real time. Send it to people that are super confused. Let's go. Literally live streaming. Though I don't know how many minutes I was late. Live streaming with awesome people. Because you guys are awesome. And thank you for the civil conversations and questions. I appreciate that. So, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Stream. I don't know how to spell streaming. Not love streaming. Live streaming. What the heck? I can't spell to save my life. That's how I die. Awesome. All right. Any other questions? Would you personally, which miraculous jewel you would personally wear? So, okay, I'm not a huge fan of wearing jewelry. Like, I don't like wearing jewelry that much because I'm afraid of either losing it. It's like, my ears are not pierced. I don't wear rings. I like to wear necklaces. But the thing is, like, necklaces, like, because of, I tend to sweat a little bit around my neck, so, like, I can't wear any nice things for a very long time because I sweat. Of course, the weather's cooler, so it's a little bit different, but I prefer necklace. That's why Miraculous, for my Hungarian Miraculous holder, is a necklace, because it's easier, and it makes more sense to me. So, I prefer to wear any necklace, so I wouldn't mind wearing anything that's the neck related, or even a pin. Pins are cool. So, the Power of Illusion is cool, but I don't know if I have that big of a creativity mind like Alia does. But let me see. Let me check. Is that a puppy? Is there a puppy at the door? Oh my gosh, if there's a puppy at the door, that'd be so cute. Give me 2 seconds. Miraculous. Simply the best. Up to the test, but things are wrong. Miraculous. Jewelry. Awesome. Oh, there's one with... Oh, that's something else. There's something completely different. Let's see. Okay. So we got the Be Miraculous. That's it. I would not do the nose one. That would be very uncomfortable to me. As I said, I don't really wear that much jewelry. The ram one or the goat one I'd probably wear. Maybe even a bracelet. I could do bracelets. Maybe... I don't know if I would do, like, tight neck ones. That would just hurt. Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't even do the thumb thing. I wouldn't even do the rooster either. I think that's just my best bet. If anything, it's a necklace or a pendant. So, like, I could even have the Miraculous, even the... Like, I love pins. I love that. So, I would probably wear that. So, yeah, if that answered your question. Do you like Harry Potter? Who's your favorite character in that case? Do I like Harry Potter? Where is it? Did I wash it? No, I didn't wash it. Oh, well, I do like actually Harry Potter. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? I have this actually right next to me. A wand from Ollivanders from Universal Studios, which is where I'm actually going to work soon. So I'm excited. I'm not going to work on Hogwarts, but yes, but I do have my own wand and everything. So yes, I do like Harry Potter, though this might come to a shock to you guys or a little bit weird, but I'm not a huge fan of Harry Potter, the things itself, like the stream and stuff, the movies. The only thing I actually do like about Harry Potter is Hogwarts, the school. If you haven't noticed, I am a Hufflepuff. I am Hufflepuff all the way. And I am proud to be a Hufflepuff. And the thing is, like, how the school works, like, I would love to have been in a school like that. That would be, I think, super fun. And honestly, for me, it would have been a nice sense of belonging to somewhere, like at least in a house. Because, in schools, there's cliques and everything like that. I wasn't really part of a clique. It was kind of sad. I was usually by myself, or if I usually sat with other people, but no one usually, like, some people did sit next to me, but it was more likely me sitting alone. It was kind of sad. But when finding out about, like, Harry Potter and the Hogwarts school itself, I fell in love with the school. The story of the Harry Potter characters, not so much. There is some characters I will say must be protected at all costs, which is Hagrid, the Weasleys, except for Percy, and Percy's such a jerk. but more like, as in, like, Molly Weasley, Arthur Weasley, Hagrid, and Professor McGonagall must be protected at all costs. Must be protected at all costs. And I really like Snape too. At first I thought, like, oh, bad guy, he's a bad guy. And then I learned about his whole backstory and everything. I'm like, oh, love him. I love redemption characters. But yeah, they're my favorite. Though my sister, it's weird. My sister said that I am the embodiment of Ron Weasley. Like, I am Ron Weasley, just a girl and not Ginger. I'm like, really? And then when I watched more of Harry Potter, I'm like, yeah, no, I kind of see it. I am a little bit, I can see like how I'd relate to Ron Weasley a lot. I didn't come from a big family, but why did it have to be spiders? I hate spiders. I'm terrified of spiders. But yeah, so that is my answer to your question. Thank you, Miraculous Swedish Fox, for that question. And that was fun to answer because I do like Harry Potter, Hogwarts itself. I'm a Hufflepuff fan, not really much of a Harry Potter fan, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm a fan of the school. So, yes. Have you ever went in a pool? Yes, I have. Actually, my family did own a pool, or had a pool in the backyard. Though we kind of were, not saying lazy, just, my dad said, like, if you want to have the pool, like, this is when we're, like, more teenagers, everyone, like, my family's like, or like all the kids were teenagers, were like, if you want to have this pool, you would have to clean it yourself, or like, take care of it yourself. And we're like, no, like lazy. And then we didn't have the pool anymore because we didn't take care of it or wanted to go in the pool because we were lazy of taking care of it or something like that. It was kind of sad. But when I was younger, we always went in the pool in the summertime. It was super fun. So I love pools. So yeah, I love water parks too. Water parks are fun, though when I got really tall and a little bit bigger, water slides tend to be not as fun anymore because of how big I am. Depends upon what kind of water slide and where I'm staying, but sometimes when I went down on I would stop because I was like, I didn't have that much like friction. So I would just like, oh, and then it's like, yay, and then stopped. And I'm like, okay, I have to push myself. I'm like, it was so not fun when I got like to my height today. So like, same thing with roller coasters. I love roller coasters, but I can barely fit in them because I have long legs and I'm tall. I'm 6 feet exactly. So it's like, it's not fun. And I feel bad for all the other people who are taller than 6 feet because I'm like, oh my gosh, I understand the struggle of fitting in stuff and you can't fit in. That's why flying is so fun. You'd rather be in first class or business class so you can actually have a lot of leg room. That was my rant today. All right, anything else from you guys? If you want to share something about what you love, like seriously, what is your favorite Miraculous episode? What is your favorite anything? Like, who's your least favorite villain? Like, please share as well. I'd love to read your guys' thoughts and any more discussions. Seriously, if you have more questions for me, I'll happily answer. So, yeah, thank you guys for coming. And I may end this in maybe in 15, 17 minutes. Because I do have things to do, but if people are like starting to leave, then never mind. Maybe I end it earlier. But again, thank you guys for showing up. I do really appreciate you guys being here and asking me questions. And if you have any more questions about the episodes or that I've seen or my reaction or anything that you are curious about, please let me know. My least favorite villain is Mr. Pigeon because he's annoying. That was mine too. Kid Gotcha. I understand. That was my least favorite at the very beginning. And then he started to become like a weird favorite, like a weird one because he got akumatized so many times. 70, how many times? But 72, 73, 74, so many times. But yeah, in season 1, he was my very least because of how annoying he was. But after, like in season 2, I think he came back, and season 3, and maybe season 4. I started to like him again because I started to sympathize with him and other things. So yeah, that's so cool. Your favorite is Chillin'? Cool. Yeah, justice for best mom. Justice for best mom. I love Sabine. Are they barking? Maybe I should bring a dog in here. Maybe I'll have more views if I bring a dog in here. Why are you barking? I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Please, if you have more questions or want to share things, please let me know. I will be right back. I'm just going to see if this dog wants to come inside. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Alright, do you guys have any other questions? Favorite villain design? Wise? will be backwater. Backwater. For me, that was not so much of a fun design to look at. My least favorite is... What's her name? What's her name? Why can't I think about it? Reflecta. Sorry. Reflecta is my least favorite design akumatized villain. Just do not like it. It's too much pink. Too much everything. Which is, I know the point of the episode was like, oh, everyone will see Julika. Everyone will see her. Everyone will notice her. Which makes sense of the design being all completely wacky and just out of everywhere. Like, just going like, like a party cannon just exploded or something like that. But, yeah. Very much my least favorite. But thank you for sharing. That's so cool. Yeah. So that's awesome. Favorite akumatized villain. So thank you for sharing. My favorite character is Zoe. Least is actually shockingly... my favorite character is Zoe. Least is actually shockingly Felix. Cool. Interesting. Felix. Least favorite... There's like least favorite akumatized villain and then least favorite character. So yeah, Bob Ross would be definitely mine because he's just there. He's like a fly. He's there to cause chaos. It's like there to just annoy you. Where Chloe almost had a redemption arc, so I was like, that was nice. Zoe was awesome. I agree. Like, I think just a lot of people didn't really like her because like she was already lovable and there was not really much that character development, of course, until like the first episode she came in. But yeah, it's something. Felix is at least intelligent. Yeah, exactly. He's smart. He's very, very smart. Very smart. I actually have a good question, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of people left who actually discussed about this, and I would like to discuss it, but a lot of you guys left. So I'm like, oh, maybe I should save it for another day. I don't know. Vespera or Queen Bee? Vespera, sorry. Okay. That's a hard one. Okay, design-wise, I like Vespera better. But as in character, like, I loved it when Chloe had a redemption arc. Like, she had a redemption episodes and stuff like that. I love that. So, like, I liked Queen Bee better there. But then she just kind of got... I feel like the writers may have ruined that. Like, oh, no, we want her back so she can continue to akumatize her classmates and friends so she can be annoying. I'm like, why not give that role to Lila? Or give that role to maybe Felix joins. Like, he doesn't live in London anymore. Let him be the one who starts akumatizing others. Like, but I feel like they just went back to Chloe just so that they can get someone to akumatize other characters. But I remember in season 3, like the beginning of season 3, Marinette was akumatizing, it was her fault that, like, in 5 episodes in a row, like, it was her fault that those people got akumatized. It's like, Marinette, you're not doing your job. You're not doing your job. It was funny. It was funny but interesting. But I liked it when it was like someone else was the cause of the creating of akumatizations. Like right now in this episode, it was Natalie choosing, which I don't know if Natalie's part of the with Hawkmoth, Shadowmoth, Monarch, all the above. But it was her choice to become akumatized. So that was awesome. And we have that in other episodes too. But it was her who she wanted to, become the new, like, it was her choice. So it wasn't like because of Chloe or because of Bob Ross or because of anything else. No, it was like her choice. So I like those kinds. Even with Lila choosing to take the butterfly or like the Akuma and give it to herself. It was chameleon. I remember that was first episode of season 3. So like, love that. Hey, Angelina, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're here to talk about Miraculous discussions. If you have anything else, Best Girl is back. You're so sweet. Like, if you have any questions for me about the episode that aired today or any other Miraculous question or even discussion or theories you have, please share down below. I would love to talk to you about it. Or, talk anything, honestly. Like, let's nerd out Miraculous. I would like to do this again, definitely. But this is the only day I have that I'm not busy. Like, I'm not at work, so... Like, I want to stream more. If I can make this as a career, it would be great. But yeah, thank you, Angelina. Welcome back. It's good to hear from you. All right. Kid Gotcha, welcome back. Do you know the Disney princesses? If so, what is your favorite and least favorite? My favorite is Anna. She's so cute, at least. And she's so cute. And least favorite is Snow White. Well, you're right, Angelina. You remembered. Sorry, I just read Angelina's comment. Sorry, I'll go to you first. Gotcha. So, favorite Disney princess. I know she's not considered a Disney princess, but it was also the year that this movie was aired, and I was like, this was meant to be. This was meant to be. This is how it... She's definitely my favorite, which is Mulan. Mulan is my favorite Disney princess, even though she's not really a princess, but she's my favorite Disney princess. But I also love Anna of Arendelle. She's also my favorite. I saw a lot myself in her. Like, I felt like I was looking at myself sometimes. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so squealy and excited and very... What's the word? Ah! Can't think straight sometimes. I don't know what that was called. All right. And least favorite, same thing. I'm with you on that, Kid Gotcha. Snow White is definitely my least favorite. Because it freaking... That voice... scares the heck out of me sometimes. All right. My favorite princess is Vanellope von Schweetz. Yes, from Wreck-It Ralph. I am so sorry. Actually, I'm going to turn off the mic. That is the garage. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to... Are we done? Are we done? I don't know if she's going to close the garage. Like, I don't know if she's leaving or she just closed the garage. Sorry, I'm literally above the garage. So, like, you get the vibrations. So, disco bands, yeah. And to your Angelina question, I guess you got your wish with seeing Mr. Bug and Lady Noir again. You are right, and I'm so happy you remembered that live reaction episode. I was so happy when that happened, and I remember saying that as well. Like, I hope this happens again, and my wish came true. I was so happy. Yes, like, we got to see them again. That was completely like reverse roles. It was interesting and fun. All right. So next one. Sorry, again with the garage. I'll turn. I think we're done with the garage, hopefully. Sorry, the vibration is so loud. I don't want to hurt you guys' ears. I'm so sorry. All right, next question. Sorry I vanished. Sorry I vanished for a minute. What did I miss? Not so much, actually, but when this stream is over, you can go back to my channel and look at the live, and you can watch this whole thing if you want. Or at least, like, the parts you missed. But, yes, it's all good. Nothing really huge, except we got a new... this person here, Angelina, so I'm so happy you are here. Oh no, Harmony's disco dance is back. Oh no? Is it bad? Is my disco dance bad? I'm sorry. I'm not that good of a dancer. I'm just team weird. Alright, next question. Adrianette or Marishat? Marishat, more healthier relationship. More healthy. I prefer healthy relationships, so in a way, at first they weren't they weren't interested in each other, but they were like friends. And that's how you start a good relationship, when you're friends. And then if you start to care about this person more, start to like them, like love them, then that's a good, healthy way to start. You love your best friend. That's what's awesome. So yes, Marishat. Love it. But my favorite is, of course, you gave me two choices. So for my favorite is Lady Noir, but Marishat, yes. I choose Marishat. What is your sign? I'm an Aquarius. Are you talking about... I don't believe in those things. I think... I remember doing this when I was, like, very young. Like, I remember, like, oh, what is my constellation sign or something like that? I don't know, but I think I'm a Taurus, if that's what you guys know what that means. I don't know. I looked it up. I'm also, like, I only like the Chinese calendar. Like, I'm the year of the tiger, so... But, something with zodiac sign. Oh, that's what it is. I don't know. I don't believe in the zodiac signs or stuff like that. All I know is some basics. If someone asks me that, I'm like, I can answer them. Taurus, but that's all. Not that I know that means anything or changes anything, but yeah. All right. Let's see. Lady Noir became Cat Noir with loving Mr. Bug and Mr. Bug not loving Lady Noir. I think you just confused my brain, Angelina. What? I think okay. Something like that. I just watched the new Miraculous episodes. Nice. Please do not spoil anything. That's the one thing I ask. Please do not spoil, because I have not seen anything. Same thing with like Ninjago or anything else I have not seen. Please do not spoil. You can ask if I've seen them. And if I say no or yes, please, like, answer or write down, appropriately. If I say no, don't spoil. If I say yes, we can talk about it all. Unless someone has not seen it, then please do not spoil for them. All right. Now your dance is amazing. Oh, thank you, Angelina. You're so sweet. You're fun. Aw, thank you. What powers would you have if you were akumatized, and what would be the reason villain name? Okay. Thank you for asking that, Charisma. So, I would love to actually, what would yours be, too, as well? Everyone, what would yours be? So, I'm a very emotionally passionate person. If you haven't seen my, live reactions to Miraculous, then, yeah, that's me. So, if I would have been akumatized so many times for the anger I've had towards, villains or just characters or Lila, I would just, interesting. What would be my... I mean, I wear this all the time, so probably this would be akumatized. If this was, Hawkmoth, just Hawkmoth, no Amok or anything like that, but I'd probably get akumatized either with this or with the headphones, one of the two. And I don't know what my superpower would be, but... honestly, I want to save the world with hugs. And that could be manipulated into evil, squeezing too hard. That's not good. But I think in my personality, and where I would be, if I was, really akumatized, it would probably be something to do with, hugs. I love hugs. I like to help people. And I think how I would help is just... same thing, how in Wishmaker, forcing their wishes to come true in the childhood dreams. I'm that was not a good one. There was a reason why, you don't want to do your childhood dreams because your childhood dreams are completely different than your adult dreams or, or teenage, want to grow up. And for me, it would be I want to make peace, with hug, oh, just hug it out. Just hug it out. And then there would be peace, but there wouldn't be, the conflict wouldn't be resolved. There would be peace in their mind. It's almost I don't know if... actually, no, that's weird. I don't know if you guys would know that. But here's just thinking about MLP. But yeah, interesting. I would just be the one who, make peace, hug each other, love each other, hug, kind of thing. But at the same time, I think I would be also, chilling, wanting justice for those who have been hurt. And, or been, unjust. So, one thing I would, save Adrian. Adrian deserves better. Adrian deserves better. So, yeah. Sorry, thank you. That was a good question, Charisma. Thank you. And I'd love to know what you guys' what would it be? Passion is definitely your episode. Something like that. Yeah, I was passion. I'm this might be an episode I definitely would like because I am passionate about the show. I would have the power to take someone's happiness, so I would have a long of... Oh, interesting. That's actually interesting, Kid Gotcha. Interesting. It's almost as similar as Dark Cupid. Not really taking away the happiness. I mean, it takes away, them, but then they start fighting each other because of the arrow. So, hating each other. So that's really interestingly similar, but I can see how yours is very different. So, interesting. That's cool. Oh, we want to hug you too. Oh, you're so sweet. I love hugs. Which Miraculous you want to see Cat Noir unify with? I think it'd be kind of funny to do a bark or, the cat and dog Miraculous combination. Because, cat and dog, opposites, let's go. That'd be funny. But interesting. Because we already got, Cat Noir and Sass. Or the Time Miraculous. Or Second Chances, that's what I meant. Interesting. Oh, those are good questions. I love these questions. You guys are awesome. All right. I think the cat and dog is the one I'm most interested in. What it would look like. I think it'd be interesting because it's the complete opposites. I would become Solid, a villain with the power to turn anywhere with light into a solid see-through construct. And I do mean any light, which means I could create floating platforms. Walls. That is cool. But, so you would be, that's when you become a solid villain. Would that be your superpower? Interesting. That's cool, Charisma. Thank you for sharing. That's really interesting. I want to see Cat Noir unify with Dragon. That's actually a good one, Angelina. I like that. I want to see that too. I want to see that. Oh, thank you, Kid Gotcha, for coming. Thank you for being here. I really enjoy your questions and discussion. So I'll love to see you again next time and at my like live reactions and or anything. So again, thank you so much. You were awesome. You have a wonderful rest of your day or good night or wherever you're from. So thank you. All right. Thank you again for coming. Angelina, I know, right? Like with Felix with the dog, Adrian with the cat, it made sense. Right? Exactly. All right. Jan Plus, how's it going, Gabe? Hey, Hungry, the friendly neighborhood Gabe has arrived. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. I've been doing the stream almost for 2 hours, or another half an hour will be an hour. I was gonna say I was gonna end this stream, but at the same time, more people are coming back, so I will end this. Okay, if not that many people come or join, I will stop it when there's only maybe one person watching or asking questions. But I don't know about Elation. Is that episode 8? If Elation is episode 8, then yes. But I wanted to say, if I don't, I will end this stream definitely at 4 o'clock, which is in 26 minutes. But I might end it sooner if there's not that many people coming to watch. So yeah, but again, thank you guys for coming. I enjoy the discussions. I love reading you guys' comments. This is exciting. All right, let's see what's next. Yeah, so if Elation is episode 8 next week, yeah, I'm excited. I don't want to imagine what Marinette would look like in the Monkey Miraculous. I can't imagine how her hairstyle would look like. Good question. Maybe something funky. I don't know. Oh, actually, I remember someone asking me questions like, what was a really powerful akumatized villain? I think Frightening Gale was pretty good. Because it's hard. You can dance. You can keep moving, but you'll get tired. Nearly midnight for you. I'm so sorry about that, Chris. Well, it's going to be 4 o'clock in 26 minutes. That's what I meant. So, it's not 4 o'clock yet. But wow, thank you for staying up. I appreciate it. So, I really appreciate that dedication for staying up for the stream. I know, time zones everywhere is just completely different, and it's hard because it's late somewhere else or early for someone. It's just crazy. Funky. I do not say bad words. I refuse to say anything bad. If I accidentally do say it, which is very unlikely, but if I do apologize wholeheartedly. I never mean to say any curse words or anything. I like my show. I have a show. That'd be so cool if I had a show. I like my channel to be family friendly. No curse words. No anything political. I just here to share about the shows I enjoy and share the love I have for them. Or the rants I have of them. It's fun. This is a kids-friendly channel. Yeah! Kid-friendly! Though my audience is more towards teenagers. So from 12 and up. I would probably say 12 and up would be my audience. I don't want any kid maybe to watch this because it could be somewhat hard to understand what I'm saying or the things that are going on. But yes. All right. Family friendly, even better. Yay! How much of Sonic fan are you? Oh my goodness. Darling Charisma. Next, when you wake up, if you have the time, if you have an hour to spare, watch how I became a Sonic fan video. And then watch or look at my, what's it called again? My community posts of how many times I watched Sonic 2 and how much I love Sonic so much. So I love it to death. So same thing with Miraculous. I love it. But as I said, some things could change. If things happen in the Miraculous show that I'd be really sad about, then I may just not like it anymore because that means they made a huge mistake. That's just me. It's almost like a huge continuity error. I don't like continuity errors. And some shows actually did have that I liked at first, but they completely changed. I'm like, what the heck just happened? I'm like, wait, what? This is backwards. This is not right. It's confusing. So yeah. Yes. So yeah, I'm a huge Sonic fan, to answer that. Ready for the next episode this Saturday? Yes! I would if I know what it was. If it's in order. The thing is, okay, this might anger some people, but because you guys are my biggest audience. Miraculous is my biggest audience, and actually, it was weird. Last year, I had 3,000 subscribers, and then in that year, I went up all the way to 5K. It was an amazing year. It was hard, but it was amazing. Was that 2020 or 2021? That might have been 2020 or 2021. I'm not 100% sure. But I know I jumped like 2K subscribers like from nowhere. It was like amazing. It was because of Miraculous. But this year has not been so thing. But at the same time, I'm not doing this for the views or the fans. I mean, I want to show what I love about for you guys who care about the show. But I don't care about how many subscribers I have. I'm grateful if you subscribe. Like, hey, subscribe, please. Thank you. It actually supports my channel, which I'm grateful for. But here I just want to have fun. I just want to share. This is literally therapy for me, to share what I love and enjoy. And you guys have the same thoughts or different thoughts. Like, that's fun. Let's have good, awesome discussions. But yeah, like, this is just for fun. And I was kind of maybe sad I didn't get that many subscribers this year. But I am okay with it. Like, I'm not going to brag like, oh my goodness, didn't have any subscribers this year. I am depressed. Why does no one like me? I'm like, no. I am happy where I am. If I never become famous, or like, if I don't get 1 million subscribers, like, I'm okay with that. That's fine. If I can make money off of it, that'd be cool. That's a bonus. If I can make money off of this channel, that's a bonus for me. But yeah, love that. So, yeah, that was my rant about subscribers. But yeah, that was stuff. Where am I? Sonic in the back while we talk about Sonic. Yeah, he just chilling. There's Knuckles, there's Tails, and then there's Sonic. Little fun little get together there. Sitting on top of Pluto. Fun. All right. Next question. Reunion is episode 8 and Elation is episode 9. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those. I cannot wait till they come out in dub, but same time, like, if they don't, this is what I was getting back to. If they don't come out in order, I'm gonna wait until they come out in order. I didn't do that much last time, but people were like begging me to watch it. I'm like, okay, I'll do it for you guys. But at the same time, like, I love order. Like, when I didn't know that Chillin' came out way later, or even like Psychomedian last year, like, what the heck? It was just so annoying that they came out later. Actually, that was earlier this year. If I remember, I actually looked back because I'm doing my like end of the year video. And it was just crazy, like, how much everything's changed. Like, it was like, or just how out of order everything so much was. Like, not fun. All right, next question. Oh, good. I didn't realize I dug up a huge Sonic. Oh, what? Sonic? I'm confused. Gabriel, you are the worst. Oh my goodness, you want me to read that? Gabriel, you are the worst. I know I'm looking at you guys, but I'm talking to Gabriel at the moment. That's so weird. Sorry. You remember that, Angelina. I love that. Yep, Aftershock Plank. That's true. Yep, that's true. You're lucky in sub. Gloob is planning to supposedly premiere episode 12 and 18 of Miraculous early and out of order. Dub so far is entirely in order, while sub had Illusion pushed back after Passion. Really? Gloob is the worst. I mean, I'm grateful for them actually releasing some stuff, but yeah, I just don't like it when it's out of order. Alright, I feel like I have so many comments underneath the videos. I think I should read these to see, or like, what you guys' thoughts on the episode tonight was. So, woohoo! Let's see. Alright. Unless you guys have any more questions, I am happy to answer. Actually, I'll put you up here so I can see you guys' comments up here, and I can read the comments to the episode down below. Just don't play the episode. Give me answers. Yes. Interesting. So Nally's inner mother has activated at last. I agree. I'm reading the comments right now underneath the episode today. So, wow, 15 comments. Let's go. Yes. The video appears to be Emily's will, and it shows that Emily wanted Nally to be Adrian's godmother. I agree. After neglecting her promise for 4 seasons and finding out that Gabriel is dying, time has come to step up to the plate and mom up. I hardly agree. What's your favorite Miraculous superhero design? Mine. I like mine better because I came up with it on my own. But favorite? That's a good question. Out of like in the Miraculous world? I mean, I love Cat Noir. He's just awesome and the best, but I think I gotta go with Cat Noir. It's awesome. It's the best, I think, in my opinion. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna give you a like and a heart for that comment. Thank you so much. Any new comments? Oh my goodness. Charisma, you're here too. My sibling was hitting me a lot during the episode. I'm so sorry about that. I wonder, hopefully you guys are at peace. Yes. Gaming Channel 9185 says, did anyone see Emotion? I just died. Well, thank you for not giving me any spoilers, but at the same time, oh dear, no dying allowed. Please don't die. We don't want people dying. Alright. Gildberg writes, I don't think Gabriel will die, because it would mean that Adrian killed his own father and doubt it's an appropriate for kids show. Well, that's the tragic part about it, dude. That's a good part. Maybe put in a coma or something, reunited with his wife in that basement in that twisted way. Yeah, that's a good one, Reiko Light. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good comment down there. That's something, yeah. But, I mean, that's why I'm saying it's like Adrian will need like years of therapy after this. Like years and years and years of therapy. It's gonna be depressing for him because he's the, I mean, it wasn't his fault for cataclysming Monarch. It was his own fault that he did that because he did it himself. Him not getting it treated or amputated right away is Gabriel's fault. So in a way, like, I'm not surprised. But I imagine like those few weeks trying to figure out how he can heal himself, and maybe there's no way to heal himself. He changed everything like about himself, like trying to, figure out these Miraculouses, like put them in rings and hopefully get their Miraculouses. But at the same time, like he doesn't have that much time left, as shown. So it's dark. Yeah, I feel like that would stop the decay, if that makes any sense, because he was cataclysmed in the arm. So if he would have amputated. Not decapitate. Decapitate is something else. That's like the head. No, that would kill him. The arm just in time so it won't spread. That's my answer. But of course, I said this in the episode or before, but that would just give away that, oh yeah, he's a monarch. Like, why did he do that? Like, oh, that's suspicious. But yeah, no, I don't know it'll be dark for the show, but honestly, I think Miraculous should be a little bit darker in this case. Like, that would be awesome. But sad at the same time. But at the same time, yeah, still kids show, I guess. I don't know. Unpopular opinion. I really ain't liking Alia this season. Like, Marinette don't want to date Adrian, and Alia kind of does not accepting that. Like, girl, get over. And stop shoving blonde feather boy down her throat, okay? Sorry for the Senti Monster joke, but that's a Senti Monster joke? I'm like, okay. Good question. Oh, sorry, you had a question, Angelina. Sorry. How about Cat Noir unifying with Tiger? Purple Noir? Get it? Oh my gosh. That was a good one. Purple Noir. Though that makes no sense because Noir means black, so it would be like purple black. There has to be I think cat in it, I guess. No? I don't know. Alright, this is a kids show, yeah. Lila more like Lila. Yeah, that's the meme joke everywhere with Lila. It's crazy. But no, yeah, with interesting, like, base of, like, unpopular opinion, but I get it, but I'm just more mad about Marinette not telling Alia about Lila. That's the weird thing. Like, why haven't you told Alia about all the lies that Lila has said and then still taking her side? Though someone did say in the comments, like, the reason why is because, like, the reason why Alia didn't believe her when she said that was because, well, when she didn't know it was Ladybug yet, but it's because of jealousy for Adrian, which was a good answer for Alia's sake. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I can see that. But now that she knows who Ladybug is, I feel like she would be, yeah, never truthful. That's funny. But, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading, like, back and forth. What's your opinion on the many designs or Gabriel? Hawkmoth, Scarlet Moth, Shadow Noir, Monarch V2. I prefer the first Hawkmoth. I think that was a really good villain design, even though it made him look bald. But it was a really good villain design. Couldn't really tell who he was. Scarlet Moth was like, okay, a redder version, which was kind of cool. Like, okay, make him more dark. But thanks, Gabe. You're sweet. You're awesome too. Thank you. But with Shadow Moth, I just thought he got punched in the eye. I said this in season 3. It's kind of funny. No, season 4. Yes, I think so. Or was that season? I'm so confused which now seasons are what. Welcome, Kid Gotcha. Welcome back. I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. Shadow Noir looks cool, but I can't imagine what he'd look like with Ladybug. No, I mean, well, he put him on, but of course we were like, second chance. We saved the day. Yeah, but I wanted to go back to, like, this comment down below, like, with Alya. Like, okay, I think she's now being a good, like, third wheel and trying to help Marinette say, like, well, you're you're trying to, like, run away from this right now. Like, you're neglecting your feelings, which is understandable. It's a process. It's a phase. But, yeah, I like Alya in this one right now. I mean, I think they're doing her a good justice, if that makes any sense. All right. Oh, Utilizador Google. I cannot do it. I don't know how you say that name. You said 3 years, and I didn't get exactly what you meant, but I think you were talking about the time that passed in the show universe. If that's it, I'll explain the timeline. Even though Miraculous started airing 7 years ago, it only passed some months since the beginning of the plot. The school year that started in Origins will only end in the season 5. I agree with that. Yeah, I kind of... When I meant 3 years, it's because, like, the 3 years of, like, the universe, or how... in our world has passed. I meant not in the world of Miraculous. That is my bad. I messed that up. I apologize for not communicating that really well. But yeah, I think you understood what I meant. So, oh no, I wasn't talking about the show universe. No, I was talking about our universe. I think that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Okay, Tsurugi. It's Tomoe. I did not know that. So that's my bad. Hey. What do you think is more powerful, rabbit or snake? Without the holder, I mean, I don't know what Bunnix, or like what the Rabbit Miraculous would do without a holder. That would be interesting. But no, the rabbit I think is more powerful because you can actually change the timeline, change time. Snake, yes, or like second chance when we saw Sass turn second chance, but of course without a holder can't do anything. But with a holder, it's only just 5 minutes or a couple of seconds back, so it's not as powerful as the rabbit when it's used with a holder. So I think the Rabbit Miraculous is more powerful. That's my opinion, but yeah. All right, thank you for these comments, guys. You guys are awesome, and I think I read everyone else's comments who has commented down below my episode today, so really grateful and thankful for that. Awesome. All right, I have 10 minutes left because it'll be 4 p.m. here in California. So I am gonna, end it in 10 minutes. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I'd love to answer. I am getting a little tired, though. I think it's the headphones. It's funny, I'm wearing double headphones, but one's just for, like, uniform. If that makes any sense. But yeah, I'll have you guys come back here. Woohoo! Double screens. But yeah. Alex is gone because of Gabriel arrest. Yes and no, but at the same time, it's really sad if you think about it that Alex is actually, because she's an adult. Does that mean she hasn't been able to go back to her dad or her own timeline ever since then? That'd be really sad, but I almost feel like time stands still for Alex. So, like when she's in the burrow. So I would like to say that she actually does grow up and then still keep the bunny miraculous. So that's my reasoning for that theory. But that, no. Gotta go now. Harms? See ya. Okay. Is that a nickname now? Harms? That sounds actually kind of mean. Or not mean, but like I'm gonna harm you kind of thing. I know you mean like harmony. Like harms. Like how you say Amy with Sonic, like Amy and Ames. But I think harms actually sounds a little bit like I'm gonna harm you. But no, think again. No, you're fine. It's not your fault. I just like harms. I mean, you don't want to say Huns because those are a group of like Attila the Huns. Those were my cousins. But no, it's okay. You're good. But thanks for the small name. But you're okay. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you dropping by for this little time, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your night, or rest of your morning. I don't know. But thank you again for coming. I enjoyed this so much, and I'm really grateful for you guys' questions and just statements and stuff. So yeah, again, thank you. Ladybug, Miraculous, the characters do age. Well, yes, but I was wondering for Bunnix, like, because she's in the burrow, does that mean she can still age in the burrow, even though time is still is continuing outside, but time inside may not continue? I don't know. It's an interesting theory. I don't know if there's actually a canon or more explanation towards that, unless I have to rewatch the episodes, which I can. I probably need to. But yeah, again, thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate you guys coming and asking questions, and if you have any questions for me or statements, or you guys want to share something like your own theory, please do. That's okay, thank you. Unfortunately, to leave in a minute, so parting question, do you intend to watch any other new shows? Remember suggesting one, but you declined it. Any other options? If it was like, it depends upon the style of animation, because anything like Star versus the Adventures of Evil, like, I'm not going to watch that. I don't think I'm going to watch Gravity Falls or those kinds of style animation, because I'm not that interested in that, and I don't really like that because of childhood reasons. It's a little bit of childhood trauma, but even if I gave him a chance, I just can't stop. It's always there. So, but yes, I want to. That's the thing. Like, Miraculous is my biggest audience here, so I'm glad that people like it and I can upload it. But a lot of times they've taken down my episodes because of, well, reasons. That's why I talk a lot in between, because that's the only way I can keep it up. So I do apologize for the inner thoughts, but sometimes they have to be there. Thank you. Any other options? Yeah, I'm up for like suggestions, but at the same time, like, if it's only on Netflix, it might be harder for me to watch. It depends on the show. Like, even Ninjago is a tough one because, like, Lego is there. MLP is hard because Hasbro, and Miraculous is Zag, but it's not as, I think it's crazy, but at the same time, Disney. It takes over Disney, which is so not fun. All right. Are you going to prepare for 2023? Yes. Well, I'm going to prepare for hopefully the end of the year video, which I hopefully can upload at the 31st of December, if I can do it. If not, oh well. Alex never graduated school because of Gabriel Agreste. Probably true. Angela, probably true. Your hair is growing. Thank you. It is somewhat growing. Thank you for noticing. But if you see like my not old, but like my whole like video reactions, you can tell like, oh, like I had short hair, then my hair is growing, and I cut it short, and then growing. It's kind of fun. But yeah, thank you. Are you prepared for Kwame's choice? I mean, I don't know how to prepare for it. Do you want me to have a box of tissues next to me? I do have actually a box of tissues next to me, because I learned that from Ninjago. To have a box of tissues next to me. But yeah, but I don't know what Kwame's choice is, which I'm kind of curious about, but again, no spoilers. I don't watch any trailers because I like to be surprised. The 2-part is going to be intense. I heard, like, if it's 2-part, like Origins, like 2-part, or like Heroes Day and the Battle of the Miraculous, like, I'm excited. Like, I'm excited for 2-parters because that means they are stretching it out and hopefully doing a good job at telling the story this way. So, yes, I am definitely going to be prepared, hopefully. The Kwame's Choice is a 2-parter of season 5. Yes, so I am excited. I cannot wait. That coffee is cold. I think Gabe Agreste will be a petrified statue? Interesting. I mean, Cataclysm destroys, so it's actually destroying his body slowly. But being a statue, I feel like it's almost like the same thing like what MLP did with Discord. Like, they turned him into a statue to stop him from his thing. But at the same time, when, it was Chat Blanc, like, they both turned to, like, statues kind of thing, but then crumbled away. So, I don't know, but it would be a reminder. But at the same time, I feel like Adrian would just be heartbroken to see his own dad, displayed like that and never see him again as, and I know why Gabriel is doing that nice thing. He wants to have Adrian have a good memory of him before he leaves, like, actually, like, having a good thing. All right. By the end, there will be a statue. I think he'll pass on. It'll be interesting if that happens. When he turns to dust? Oh, like that? That would be so sad. Honestly, that's like an Infinity War ending. Like, let's not have him turn to dust. That would be just traumatizing. It was traumatizing for the Marvel fans to see that. I mean, Doctor Strange was my second favorite. And when I saw him turn to dust, I'm like, I cried. But Endgame just destroyed my heart. Destroyed, because Tony's my ultimate favorite character. So, like, when Endgame happened, I'm like, no, I refuse this. And also, he's not dead. Blah, blah, blah. He's okay. He's fine. It's until 2023 April when he's not fine. So, yeah. I know some show characters never age, but in Ladybug Miraculous Universe, that's not the case. That makes sense. He will be like when Harry Potter burns Professor Quirrell. Remember the Sorcerer's Stone movie? Yeah, that would be very sad. That's why I'm hoping not to, because honestly, I think that's very traumatizing. Because Gabriel's changing. Does that make sense? Like, he's changing. So, to have a better memory for his son to remember, if that makes any sense. Does that make sense? Like, because he's not going to make it. He's trying to live a fatherly person towards, or like a fatherly figure towards Adrian, because he's been distanced. I'm actually... Wait, sorry, what? Well, also, like, it's time to dip. Love chatting with you, Harmony. Thank you. I enjoyed our talks. I love that. Thank you so much for asking those questions, Charisma. I really appreciate it. And thank you for giving us good discussions. So thank you. You have a wonderful rest of your day, night, or morning. Whatever. Oh yeah, you have a good night. You said it was like midnight. So yeah, have a good night. I love with all my heart. I followed all your live streams. Thank you. I don't have that many live streams, but thank you. My live premieres? Thank you. If that's what you mean. Season 5 is getting dark, which I love. It's getting darker because it's like more for the teenagers to feel it. Because as I said, this came out in 2015, 16. I was like teenager, and then I'm like an adult now. Like, this is like 7 years later watching this show. It's like, it's now for us, those who like grew up with it. It's like, you better get darker, because darker the better, because the more drama and pain the audience feels for each characters. Poor Alex. I hate Gabriel Crest. Yeah, he's not the best. For real this time? Yeah. It's something. Gabriel's something. I have a sensation that in the finale of the season, Gabriel will die, and I don't like this thing. I don't want him to die. I want him to get help so that he doesn't die, and I want him to go to jail. Does that make sense? Like, I want to be like Batman here. Like, I don't want to kill anyone. I just want them to serve their time for all the bad things they have done. Does that make sense? It's becoming like Toei Animation's darkest season. The Dark Masters from Digimon Digital Monsters. I love Digimon. Everyone's gonna hate me when I say this, but I am proud to say it. I don't care what you guys say, because Digimon is way better than Pokemon, in my opinion. Way better. Games, Pokemon, I understand, is good. Pokemon games are good. But the show, the anime, is just terrible. Digimon made it better. Like, Digimon's the ultimate better one. And now I probably got 10 million subscribers. Not. I don't even have millions. I bet everyone hates me now. It's fun. But yeah, I like darker things. Goku Black and Sailor... Okay, I haven't seen Sailor Moon, so I'm not sure. But Goku Black, yes, I remember seeing that. Make very sense. Sailor Moon, Sailor Stars, Cosmo, the movie, DB. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, Gabe. It's starting to hopefully get darker. But the thing is, like, what I loved about the show in the first place was the fans when they made, what's the word? Or comic dubs. Or they made, like, comics to the show, which made it darker. Like, everyone thought, like, oh, what if Adrian reveals, or what if Adrian finds out who Ladybug is? And what if Marinette finds out who Cat Noir is? Like, those comics were the best, and I would watch them for hours on YouTube when there was, like, news things coming up. I loved them. So that's what made me love this show even more. Oh my goodness, it's already 4:02. Well, I will have to end it here, guys. It's been a long day for me, and a long day for you guys, and for those who it's, like, night, like... You guys can go to bed. Like, get some rest. I need some rest, too. I need to finish some laundry and just... Because I'm going to my sister's for Thanksgiving, so I gotta pack, so it'll be exciting. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll read the last of the quote things you guys said. Ladybug Miraculous Alex did skip school, but never her fault for the real this time. Yeah, that's true. What do you think about theory about Adrian Felix scenting monsters? That will have to come later, and if you actually... if you watch the episode we did right now, or like the passion I just did, if you watch that, we do discuss it in the chat, in the live chat, so you can read all about that if you want. Or if you want to rewatch the stream, which will be 2 hours, which is why I want to end it early, or a little bit early. So sorry about that 2 hours, but yeah. But if you want to watch it, you're welcome to do that. But yeah, I'll just say it briefly. Felix is probably a sentient monster. Adrian is definitely not, because there's so much evidence against it. And because of that evidence, if they do reveal that if Adrian is a sentient monster, then that evidence is like, what the heck is, like, that's terrible writing. That's like continuity error, which a show should not really have. That makes sense? So that is my thoughts on the quick, like, summarized version of that. And there could be a lot of discussions later, but yeah, maybe I'll do another stream if I do have the time. I don't usually have time because I work, but this was also unexpected, so I couldn't really say like, hey, come to the live stream next week. Like, I didn't even plan this. This was like kind of unexpected. Like on Saturday, maybe I thought about doing this, but yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to end here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any more questions or comments, please write them down underneath the Passion episode today. I would love to hear from you, and maybe I can reply and answer you guys' questions. But again, thank you so much. I enjoyed our time together, and I hope you guys enjoyed my weird quirkiness of live streaming. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hungry Harmony is gonna be out. But remember, be miraculous, simply the best, up to the test, things go wrong. Pound it. Let's go, guys. Pound it. Yeah! Bye, guys.